This Missouri 8-Man Football Facebook Live broadcast is sponsored by Brink Sportswear, providing high-quality, sublimated sports uniforms and apparel at a fraction of the price. Contact Coach Logan Foster today at Brink Sportswear on Twitter or Facebook and discover the Brink difference.
And we are back here. All right, we got sound back here on this one. Had to reconnect the mic here, but we are good to go here for the third quarter. The 34-yard touchdown run by Maddox Inman to get Concordia on the board to make it 12-6.
Get on your feet, make some noise. It's time for the kickoff.
Also updated at halftime, Bramer leads at Knox County 52-26. So Bramer up 52-26 at halftime. Orick now up 54-8 on Santa Fe. So we should have sound back here. Thank you, everybody, for letting me know we had no sound, so I can get that corrected here for you guys. It was a 34-yard touchdown run by Maddox Inman. Two-point conversion was no good for Concordia, but now it's 12-6. Kick here on the outside and into the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 from the 15 coming up here for Sweet Springs.
Start from their own 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down and 10 coming up here for Concordia. 9:44 to go in the third quarter. 22-6, Sweet Springs leads Concordia. First drive of the second half for Sweet Springs. Raider in the shotgun. Keeper up the middle. Pushing the pile forward, gets up near the 20-yard line. Raider on the carry, a gain of 4.
Number 14, Seth Raider on the carry, brought down by number 20, Aaron Brown.
Brown on the stop there for Concordia. Brings up a second down and 6.
2nd and 6.
9:20 to go in the third quarter. 6-point lead for Sweet Springs. Again, there's a lot on the line in this game, whether it's a conference championship or a District 1 seed. Both on the line here. Handoff, left side on a counter play. Gonna have enough for a first down here across the 25 for Cade Hudson.
Number 7, Cade Hudson on the run, brought down by number 20, Aaron Brown.
Brown again on the stop again for Concordia.
First down for the Greyhounds.
Gets up to the 26-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play. Brings up 1st and 10 here for Sweet Springs. Substitution here. Johnson coming off the field for Concordia. In comes Brody Ropey. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Clock rolling here. I formation for Sweet Springs. 1st and 10 at the 26. 4-man front for Concordia. And a couple of yards there up to the 29.
Number 7, Cade Hudson on the carry.
Gain of 2 up to the 28.
Brody Ropey.
Ropey on the stop there for Concordia. Yeah, that's Brody Ropey. He is a freshman there for Concordia.
Gain the play, 2nd and 7.
Get some playing time here on the varsity team. I think Concordia's junior high last year went 5-0 in the season. Handoff up the middle of Nittmeyer, and he's going to get across the 30 and get stood up by the rest of the Oriole defense there.
He stood up by a flock of Orioles. Short gain of the play.
Tristan Haas, the first man there, the junior. Getting across the 30 up to about the 32-yard line, gain of 4. They got a 3rd down and 4 coming up here for Sweet Springs. Ball in the middle of the field. 4-man front for Concordia. 3rd and 4. Shotgun for Raider. Got 2 outbacks on the right side. Raider trying to get to the outside. He'll be hit and stuffed. Whistle finally blows there.
Number 14, Seth Raider on the play.
Inman on the stop. Lanker also on the stop. Gain of maybe a yard on the play. Not much for Raider. We'll go no gain on the play.
All right, Oriole fans, make some noise. It's
4th and 4. And they're in punt formation here. Looks like Lane Haas back to return there for Concordia. Low punt. Chance to field it inside the 10-yard line. It's at the 15. Here go left side. Has a little bit of an opening and goes out of bounds to the 25. That is Fenner on the stop.
24, Lane Haas on the return. Forced out of bounds by number 61, Tyler Fenner. Orioles will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
So 1st and 10 from the 25 here. Concordia has a chance to tie the game and take the lead here on this drive. 12-6 lead here for Sweet Springs. They've led from start to finish here, scored in their first drive of the game, and have been able to hold on so far in this defensive battle between the Greyhounds and Orioles. 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 3-man line here for Sweet Springs. And it's going to be a trap play up the left side here, and Fenner gets a hand on Maddox in the backfield, but Inman breaks the tackle, gets across the 30.
21, Maddox Inman on the carry.
Inman had a nice game so far, up to the 31-yard line, gain of 6.
Decent gain of the play, 2nd and 4. Brought down that time by number 60, Tanner Dorman.
Dorman on the stop. Inman now with 77 yards rushing today. Finey with 44 yards. Raider has 77 yards rushing for Sweet Springs to lead them on the day so far. Again, 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. Handoff, stretch play. Left side, Inman. He'll be taken down. Ben White, the first man there. Tanner Dorman, Cade Hudson, Nittmeyer, all on the stop.
Greyhounds.
So 4 defenders there on the stop there for Sweet Springs on the stretch play. Loss of a yard. Back to the 30. Excellent pursuit there by the Sweet Springs defense. Stretch play a little bit too long developing there. 5:54 to go in the third quarter. Clock still rolling here. 12-6 lead for Sweet Springs. Concordia has 6 points here in the third quarter off a touchdown run by Maddox Inman. 3-man line here for the Greyhounds. Next 4 guys are all within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Handoff to Feeney, and he's going to be taken down. Raider amongst others. Looks like Dorman also on the stop.
Number 11, Kellen Feeney. Number 16, Tanner
It'll be
Dorman.
4th and about a yard here, just short of the 35-yard line.
A few inches.
Pretty generous spot there in the first place. 4th and a half a yard. 4th and about 6 inches coming up here for Concordia. You can see we're right down the line here at the 35-yard line. See what Concordia does here. 4th and an inch. McGinnis under center. And we have a false start here. Looks like Inman and Feeney both leaning forward to the snap, so a 4th and a half and an inch. You make it 4th and a 5.5. Killer penalty there against the Concordia. Looks like they were going to do a little tush push there to try to get a first down. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles wearing the Kelly Green this weekend. Should look good. And it looks like Concordia up to punt now. So that false start is going to force them to punt the ball back away. Sweet Springs in a safe punt situation. No one back to return. Feeney with a good punt away. Ball's going to bounce inside the 25, right on the 25-yard line, and stop where it's at. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Sweet Springs. Take a timeout with 4:39 to go in the first half here on Missouri 8-Man Football Facebook Live.
This Missouri 8-Man Football Facebook Live broadcast is brought to you by St. Joe Bucks Football. Do you want to continue your football career after high school? St. Joe Bucks Football is an opportunity to give athletes a second chance after high school football. We thrive to better ourselves as athletes and to better our communities. If you are 18 plus and want to continue your playing the sport you love after high school, contact St. Joe Bucks on Facebook or st.joebucks@gmail.com. The 2023 Midwest Region.
And we're back here. Fake the handoff. Keeper up the middle. Not much running room there for like Hampton on the carry that time. It was Hampton on the carry that time for Sweet Springs. Gain of a couple up to the 27.
Number 13, Drayton Hampton on the quarterback keeper. No gain of the play. Brought down at the line by number 72, Tristan Haas.
Haas on there on the stop there for Concordia. Here, shotgun for Raider. Raider takes the snap, going left side, and he'll be wrapped up. Excellent play there. I believe that's Feeney on the stop.
Number 14, Seth Raider on the quarterback keeper.
Waiting for number
11, Kellen Feeney.
It was Feeney on the stop there. Not much running room for Raider as Feeney cut to the line of scrimmage there. And going to be a gain of maybe a yard up to the 28.
Small gain on the play. That's going to be third and long.
Third and a long 7 coming up here for Sweet Springs. Again, it's 40-6. Nottoway Valley leading DeKalb at halftime. We'll get some more scores here momentarily in this game, but we got a close game here. Third down coming up for Sweet Springs. Back to pass, throwing left side, incomplete. Looking for Rapp, Feeney on the coverage.
That'll bring him fourth down for the Greyhounds in their own territory.
So 4th and 7, quick 3 and out here for Sweet Springs, taking the punt ball away.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to announce the winner of the Cutest Baby contest. That's Mr. Brandon Ropey. You're the cutest baby.
Put the ball away here. Haas back deep, and near his 15-yard line. He's going to take it. Shoot to the left side here. Some running room. Tries to get to the edge, and he'll be thrown down by Fenner after a short return.
Number 24, Lane Haas on the return. Number 61, Tyler Fenner. He's on the stop. Orioles take over 1st and 10 in their own territory.
We'll call it the 23-yard line, but 11-yard return here for Haas. So 1st and 10 for Concordia. Down by 6. Been a defensive battle here so far in this one. Update, Lincoln playing Wellington Napoleon tonight. Lincoln up 16-15 at halftime. Also, Colcamp leading Midway, is tied with Midway at halftime at 8-8. A couple of scores here around Central Missouri. I formation. Handoff. Inman. Left side. Pushing the pile forward and get up near the 30-yard line.
Number 21, Maddox Inman on the carry.
We'll up to about the 29-yard line, gain of 6.
Decent gain on the play. Number 5, Braden Nittmeyer's there on the tackle. 2nd and 4 for the Orioles.
A lot of games in at halftime right now across Missouri 8-man football. Halftime in Princeton. Worth County up 70-6 at halftime. McGinnis looking deep, looking for his man, incomplete. Looking for Drogi down the left sideline.
Number 2, Carson Drogi is the intended receiver. Despite the good effort, that ball's incomplete.
Third down and a long 4 coming up here for Concordia. Also, St. Joe Christian Stanberry number 10 in the state, down 12-0 going into the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter in that one. Low-scoring game there in St. Joe. Sorry, in Stanberry. Here, Inman carry right side, and they get blown up there. 4 different defenders.
On the carry.
Raider, the first man there for Sweet Springs, along with Nittmeyer.
Braden Nittmeyer, his first one there, followed by a flock of Greyhounds.
This will bring up 4th down and a long 3 for Concordia. Looks like almost 4 yards.
4th and 3.
So again, right now, Stanberry at home down 12-0 to St. Joe Christian. And Feeney pauses for a moment, gets the punt away. It's a nice punt. And this one's going to bounce inside the 20, inside the 15, down to about the 11-yard line. Great punt by Kellen Feeney. And we'll take a timeout here with Missouri 8-Man Football Facebook Live. 1:36 to go in the third quarter. Here, Sweet Springs up 12-6.
This Missouri 8-Man Football Facebook Live broadcast is brought to you by Cotton Body Shop, LLC. Complete collision repair and restoration at 204 West Georgia Street in Oregon, Missouri. The Cotton Body Shop has served the Oregon community since 1961. Everything from diamond paints, aluminum body repair, unibody and frame repair, and pro spot welding.
And we are back. Thank you to Cotton Auto Body for the sponsorship here today, but we got a 1st and 10 for Sweet Springs. Handoff carry for Raider, left side, gets to the edge. Up in the middle of the field, gets taken down. A big collision there between him and Inman, it looks like.
Number 14, Seth Raider on the carry.
Inman gets the tackle, but
Hit hard by number 21, Maddox Inman.
paid the price. Can be gained about 9 on the play there for Inman.
9-yard gain.
For Raider.
Short.
Yep. That's the play. Yeah.
Gets up to the 21-yard line. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Going to bring Rapp in motion. Rapp, handoff, left side, trying to get to the edge. Going to cut it back up the middle of the field here. Has some room. Flag comes down. He gets across midfield, taken down. Touchdown saving tackle by Lane Haas, but this one should be coming down here. So should be coming back here.
Joey Rapp.
It'll be a spot foul, though, if it's a holding call there. So remember where the holding is. It'll be a spot foul. So the flag is sitting there at around the 33-yard line. Would be enough for a first down, though, here still. So it might be enough for a first, but a holding call brings it back. Targeting against Sweet Springs is the call.
That's a targeting call against Sweet Springs.
1 minute to go in the first half, and St. Paul up 36-34 on Drexel. So they're going to mark this one back. We're going to put it right at the 17-yard line. 2nd down and 5 coming up here. 50 seconds to go in this first half. Two receivers right, one to the left. Hampton, back to pass, looking, Dorman, he's going to make the catch. He'll be right at the first down marker. We'll see where they officially marked this. And they're going to give him a first down, it looks like. We'll see where they officially marked this. It's going to be right at the 22. And it's a first down.
And that'll be first down for the Greyhounds.
Gain of 5, needed 5, first down, Sweet Springs. 36 seconds to go in this third quarter. Sweet Springs up 12-6 with the ball. Again, almost halftime. St. Paul leading Drexel 36-34. High formation, handoff, Nipmeyer up the middle. Gets just short of the 25-yard line, called the 24 here. Gain of 2. 2nd down and 8 coming up here for Sweet Springs. They don't have to take another snap here before the end of the quarter. I think Sweet Springs is going to go to the fourth quarter here. Fourth quarter, 12 Sweet Springs, Concordia 6. The Central River I-70 Division title on the line in the 1 seed in District 3 coming up here with 12 minutes to go on Missouri 8-Man Football Facebook Live.
This Missouri 8-Man Football Facebook Live broadcast is brought to you by T&S Butcher Shop at 21257 Monroe Road, 285 in Paris, Missouri. It's the place to go for your meat needs, from deer to hogs to sheep to cows. If you need a butcher in Northeast Missouri, give T&S Butcher Shop a call at 660-327-3244.
Second and 8 for the Greyhounds.
2nd down and 8 coming up here for Sweet Springs. Other scores, third quarter, Platte Valley leading Rockport 44-28. Again, Platte Valley, number 5 team in the state right now, has some issues. Here, run up the middle here for Sweet Springs. It's Raider. Breaks one tackle, gets across the 30, up near the 35-yard line. Be enough for a first down for Sweet Springs. And they're going to mark him up to the 34-yard line, gain of 10 on the play. First down, Sweet Springs. Again, Worth County, the number 3 team in the state, up 70-6 in the early third quarter against Princeton. All Worth County in that one here. 12-6 Sweet Springs. Raider, keeper, right side, gets to the edge, up the sideline, runs through Luke Haas, still going, and finally knocked down and out of bounds by Drogi.
Long run by numbers 14, Seth Raider.
As they're going to get up across the 30, up to the 25-yard line of Concordia. Call it the 26, actually.
The Greyhounds.
So 1st and 10 here for Sweet Springs after that run of 20 yards. So 30 yards in the fourth quarter here from Seth Raider. It's do or die time here in the fourth quarter. Chance for Sweet Springs to get a share of the conference title. Also, St. Joe Christian now up 20-0 on Stanberry with 11 minutes to go in that one. So St. Joe Christian looking to get a big win there against Stanberry. Here Hampton in the backfield with Nittmeyer behind him. Receiver each side. High snap. Still loose. Recovered by Concordia. The ball goes through Hampton's hands.
For the Orioles,
Recovered by number 20, Aaron Brown.
number 20, Aaron Brown on the recovery.
A couple of big runs by a Raider.
The Orioles take over around the 40-yard line.
They take the ball out of his hands. The ball goes through the freshman's hands. It'll be 1st and 10 here for Concordia. First sweeps for Concordia here at the 38-yard line. Loss of 12 on the play. So excellent recovery there by Aaron Brown. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line for Concordia. They got life here. 11:04 to go in the ball game. Sweet Springs up 12-6. 3-man front. Handoff right side. Dorman the first man there. Drogi on the carry.
Number 2, Carson Drogi in the carry. Stood up by number 60, Tanner Dorman.
Gain of 2 on the play. Ball at midfield. 2nd down and 8.
Ball at the 40. 2nd and 8 for the Orioles.
So 2nd down and 8 from midfield. Concordia down by 6. 10:30 to go in the ball game. Receiver to each side. Tight end on the right side. Got to bring Feeney in motion. Hand off to Feeney. It's going to be a fake reverse. Feeney's going to recover the fumble. Looks like him and Haas, miscommunication on the handoff there.
Miscommunication on the reverse play.
So Feeney getting that carry can be a loss of 5.
Play.
Back to the 35.
3rd and long.
They had a big play off that reverse early in the game. Didn't quite work this time. 3rd down and 13 coming up for Concordia. 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Need to get across midfield up to the Sweet Springs 32 for a first. 9:50 to go now. Concordia breaks the huddle with 25 on the play clock. Haas split out to the right side here. I formation in the backfield. McGinnis, Feeney, Inman. Back to passes McGinnis. McGinnis looking deep. Left side and incomplete.
Pass intended to number 24, Lane Haas.
Wrap with the deflection there. Haas with the return receiver.
The coverage. Pass falls incomplete. That's 4th and long for the Orioles.
Good pass defense there by Sweet Springs. This will bring 4th down and 13 for Concordia. Flag comes out by the far official. Concordia saying they have a chance to sub here still. Sideline warning against Concordia is the call here. Sideline warning against Concordia. Feeney to kick here for Concordia. Raider back to return the punt. 4th down and 13. Again, Feeney to punt here. So he springs a little punt safe here on defense. Feeney with a high punt. Ball's going to bounce inside the 20. Raider thought about taking it up. It's going to bounce inside the 10, down to about the 8-yard line.
Good punt there.
Take a timeout. Be back with more football coming up next here with 9:17 to go in the ball game.
This Missouri 8-Man football live broadcast is sponsored by Eye Candy Graphic Arts. If you need a graphic designer in the St. Joseph area, give Eye Candy Graphic Arts a call at 816-279-0056 or stop by their offices at 1301 South 58th Street in St. Joseph. They can design you a customized logo today.
On our website.
And we are back here, 1st and 10 for Sweet Springs inside their own 10. Hudson, carry, left side. Gets across the 10 up to about the 12-yard line. Nice carry there by Cade Hudson.
Number 7, Cade Hudson on the carry, brought down by number 11, Kellen Feeney. Short gain on the play, 2nd and 8.
Gain about 3 or 4 there on the play there for Sweet Springs. Under 9 minutes to go in the ball game here. Sweet Springs trying to go on a long drive and get some points here to kind of clinch this one a little bit here. With Concordia, both these offenses struggling here a bit, so it's going to be a long dredge here. 20-8 lead for Stanberry. Trailing St. Christian here. Raider, carry, right side, and he'll be stood up. Going to lose a yard maybe here on this one. Great job by the Concordia defense.
Raider on the carry. Stood up at the line, in on the tackle, number 50, Landon Lanker.
And no gain on the play.
3rd and the same for the Greyhounds.
8:20 to go in the ball game. Inman not in the game right now for Concordia. On defense, their leading tackler on the year. Does not have his helmet on the sideline. 2 receivers left. Hampton rolling to his left, looking deep, and incomplete. Nearly caught by Haas, by Rapp.
And on the coverage, number 10, Nephi Hahn. That pass falls incomplete.
Hahn there in coverage that time.
That brings up
4th and 6 coming up here for Sweet Springs. 7:54 to go in the ball game. Ball hit the ground there. 4th and 6. Nittmeyer to punt here. 7:54 to go. A low punt. He's going to bounce inside the 40 and to about the 36-yard line. Dorman's going to track it down there. Didn't give Haas a chance to return that one. They're at mark it at the 35.
Orioles take over around their own 35. 7 minutes, 45 seconds remain in the game.
1st and 10 coming over Concordia. We can keep it right here. 7:45 left. Final score, Lockwood 59, Rich Hill 0 is the final in that one. So Lockwood finishes their regular season at 7-2, the number 9 team in the state, according to our poll that came out on Monday. We'll have one final media poll that comes out on Monday morning for the playoffs start. And then we'll have a final poll after the playoffs are concluded in the state championship game on November 30th in Columbia. So we have 2 polls left, a playoff poll and a final poll. Right here, we have a 6-point game. Drogi in a tailback. Feeney the fullback. Drogi, handoff, up the middle, breaking a couple of tackles, still going.
Number 2, Carson Drogi.
Into Sweet Springs territory.
Good gain on the play.
Drogi with the fresh legs up to the 36.
Around the first down marker. Appears to be a little short.
Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd and 1 coming up here for Concordia. Again, it looks like Maddox Inman out here for Concordia. He's taking away his helmet there, so don't expect him to get back in the game here with the final 7:15 to go. Here, a 6-point lead for Sweet Springs. Hand off to Feeney. Left side, breaking a couple of tackles, still going. Have enough for a first down and brought down by Raider and Fenner to the 32.
Number 11, Kellen Feeney on the carry, breaking tackles, brought down by number 14, Seth Raider.
They're marking down to the 32-yard line. Need a yard, got 4. 1st and 10 here for Concordia. 7:05 to go here in the ball game. Sweet Springs with a 6-point lead.
1st and 10 Orioles. They're just shy of the Greyhounds' 30-yard line.
Just under 7 minutes to go. Break the huddle with 30 on the play clock here. 3-man front for Sweet Springs. Feeney goes in motion. Handoff. Drogi up the middle. He'll be brought down by
Ball carried up the middle by number 2, Carson Drogi.
Nittmeyer on the stop.
Number 5, Braden Nittmeyer in on the tackle.
So Drogi and Feeney.
2-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 8.
going here. Gain of 4 on the play. Second and a long 6. High formation here again. McGinnis under center. Feeney the fullback. Drogi the tailback. 3-man front for Sweet Springs. Hampton the only one with outside of 5 yards line of scrimmage. Handoff. Left side, and he'll be taken down. A couple of guys there.
Ball carried once again by number 2, Carson Drogi, stopped at the line. In on the tackle, number 5, Braden Nittmeyer again.
Nittmeyer there on the stop. Going to gain maybe a yard up to the 27.
About a yard on the play, 3rd and long.
We'll say no gain on the plates there at the 28-yard line, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 here for Concordia. Again, 5:45 to go in the ball game here. Time kind of running a little bit slim here, down by 6. Offense hadn't done much for either team so far this game. Been a defensive battle here between the Orioles and Sweet Springs. 3rd down and 6. One receiver to each side here. Feeney off the line of scrimmage on the left side. They're going to bring him in motion. Play action. McGinnis back to pass. Under heavy pressure. He'll be sacked. Ball came out. And I think Sweet Springs recovered.
Appears to be a fumble on the play.
And they do have the ball. Looks like Seth Rader recovered there.
Looks like it's recovered by Sweet Springs. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Sacked back to the 31-yard line. Been a loss of 3, but that fumble's the killer there. Recovered by Seth Rader. It'll be 1st down and 10 here for Sweet Springs with 5:19 to go in the ball game. Sweet Springs looking to get some clock here. Run off the board. 3 receivers to the right, including Dorman. Rader in the shotgun. Rader. Little quarterback draw. Gets across the 35 up to the 37-yard line or so. Gain of about 6 in the play.
That's number 14, Seth Rader on the carry. Number 11, Kellen Feeney, among others on the tackle.
They're going to call it up to the 37-yard line.
That's about a 6-yard gain in the play. 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 coming up here for Sweet Springs. Under 5 minutes to go in the ball game here. Sweet Springs looking to get a share of the conference title. Sweet Springs beat St. Paul, beat Hughesville, lost to Orick so far in conference play. Hand off to Nittmeyer, up the middle. He's going to push the pile across midfield, have enough for a 1st down.
He's dragged down by number 20, Aaron Brown.
And it's going to be up to the 37-yard line of Concordia there. Gain of 6 in the play, needed 4. 1st down Greyhounds. 4:30 to go in the ball game here. Time is not Concordia's friend at this point. Sweet Springs looking to keep winding this clock a little bit. Rader taking his time until 25 on the play clock, though, so they still can eat some more time off here. 20 seconds on the play clock. Rader. And they're going to snap it with 15 on the play clock or so. Rader gets to the edge, gets down the sideline, not sure if he stays in bounds or not, but gets inside the 25. Down to the 24. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Number 10, Nephi Hahn.
Gain of about 13 on the play.
That's a Greyhounds 1st down. They are now on the Orioles' 25-yard line.
They'll call it the 25. Gain of 12 on the play. Ball at 25-yard line, 1st and 10. 30 on the play clock here for Sweet Springs. 3:45 to go in the ball game. Sweet Springs is going to break the huddle with about 15 on the play clock this time. 3:35 to go. They don't need to snap this until about 3:25. Down to 10 on the play clock. They snap it with 6. Rader, keeper, up the middle, and he's brought down by the entire Concordia defensive line.
Number 14, Seth Rader, stopped short.
Loss of 3 back to the 28. And we'll have a timeout by Concordia. Loss of 3 on the play. Timeout.
Loss on the play, timeout called.
We'll take a timeout with them here with 3:16 to go. Sweet Springs up 12-6 with the ball here. 2nd and 13 after the timeout.
This Missouri 8-Man Football Facebook Live broadcast is sponsored by Brink Sportswear, providing high-quality, sublimated sports uniforms and apparel at a fraction of the price. Contact Coach Logan Foster today at Brink Sportswear on Twitter or Facebook and discover the Brink difference.
And we are coming back here looking for some more scores from around the state as we're kind of going here.
Alrighty. Alright.
Like North Shelby up 52-28 into the third quarter on Southwest Livingston. Flag comes out here. Hudson the carry, but a flag comes down.
Hudson on the carry. That's enough for a first down, but there is a flag on the play. That's a holding call against.
It is a hold against the Sweet Spring Greyhounds. So they're going to replay the down here.
That's something they run up the middle, and we stop it, and they just kick it outside.
So they're going to mark this back to the 35-yard line and repeat the down. So this will be
second and long for the Greyhounds.
2nd and 20 here.
We got it, buddy.
3:05. 3:05 to go in the ball game here. Raider. Carry off the left side, following his blocker, gets to the edge, and he's going to get taken down.
Number 14, Seth Raider, taken down hard.
Right near the sideline there.
11, Kellen Feeney.
Feeney comes up limping a little bit there for Concordia. And they say he went out of bounds there. Get up to the 25-yard line, gain of 10 on that play. Sorry, get up to the 20-yard line there for Raider. That was a gain of 15. This brings up 3rd down and 5. They say he went out of bounds there, so the clock stopped. So down to 2:50 to go in the ball game. Clock not rolling here. Just 10 on the play clock when they break the huddle. Down to 8 seconds. 3 receivers to the right side. Raider, 3rd and 5. High snap again. Raider rolling to his right side, and he's going to go forward and lose a few. Back to the 24-yard line.
Brought down by number 50, Landon Lanker. Small loss in the play.
Loss of 4 on the play, back to the 24. But it's going to be a timeout by Concordia. We'll keep it here.
The Orioles.
4th and 9. Getting into the third quarter, it's North Shelby up 52-28 on Southwest Livingston. Final score, Appleton City defeats Jasper 56-8. Is the final in that one. So Appleton City finishes the regular season at 7-2. They will host Drexel in 2 weeks in the playoffs. We're keeping it here to see some more scores from around the state. Again, Southold up on East Atchison 33-20, late third quarter in that one. Southold, number 2 team in the state. And again, St. Joe Christian is at Stanberry tonight. And St. Joe Christian up 28-8, late fourth quarter in that one. So St. Joe Christian going to finish the year 6-3, one of the surprises of the season here. Kind of the biggest turnaround we've seen this year so far have been St. Joe Christian, these Concordia Orioles, and Osceola, all teams who have been toward the bottom of the state last few years, all going to finish with winning records this year. So I love seeing that for programs to kind of turn things around a little bit, and love seeing that. So Concordia right now is 7-1 in the year. They're down 12-6 here. 2:40 to go in the ball game. 4th and 9 here for Sweet Springs.
Make some noise. It's 4th down.
5-man front for Concordia. Play action. Raider looking deep. Has a man. It's going to be caught. Touchdown. Hampton the Raider for the score. That's a 24-yard touchdown pass from Hampton the Raider on a pass by Sweet Springs. 24-yard touchdown there for Hampton the Raider, their second passing touchdown of the game, and Sweet Springs goes up 18-6. Concordia has 1 timeout remaining with 2.5 to go.
Number 14, Seth Raider on the good catch.
And Sweet Springs right there might have just secured a share of the conference title in the 1 seed in District 3 with that touchdown right there. I formation here on the 2-point try. Hampton back to pass, looking for Nipmeyer, incomplete. Either Nipmeyer or Dorman there. Nipmeyer or Dorman there. Damage is done though. Sweet Springs 18, Concordia 6 here with 2:34 to go here on Missouri 8-Man Football Facebook Live.
This Missouri 8-Man Football broadcast is brought to you by Finney Construction in Skidmore, Missouri. Finney Construction is your go-to place to buy, service, and install wood, propane, or natural gas boilers, as well as on-demand water heaters and radiant heating supplies. Give Matt Finney a call today at 816-383-1385 or visit their website at sunriseheatingboilers.com.
Here we go, 2:34 to go in the ball game. Sweet Springs up 18-6 on Concordia. Here on senior night for the Orioles. Be a kick left side and go out of bounds. Be first and 10 at the 25-yard line here for Concordia.
Out of bounds, flag. Orioles will take over first and 10.
So first and 10 here. Final score, Albany defeats King City 62-12 is the final in that one. Albany bounces back after losing last week to Pattonsburg. They're primed to go for the 3 seed in district number 7. They would host Pattonsburg next week. Actually, they're going to make Sweet Springs re-kick here. Try to give Haas an opportunity to return here. Trying to get Haas an opportunity to return here. He's a dynamic returner in the return game for Concordia. Haven't done much on offense to see if he can get a return touchdown. The deep kick. Taken by Haas inside the 10-yard line. Going left side, has an alleyway. Reverses field a couple of times and finally taken down in the open field.
Number 24, Lane Haas on the return.
Nipmeyer on the stop.
Braden Nipmeyer is there for the tackle. First and 10, Orioles.
Ball will be at the 30-yard line. They gained about 5 yards there, declining that penalty and taking the return. Update, late third quarter, South hold up on EA 39-20. Here comes Concordia, down by 2 scores, 2:27 to go. Drogi on the right slot. 2 receivers each side. McGinnis back to pass. McGinnis looking outside here to the left. And Dorman with the tackle. Ball inbounds. That's Aaron Brown on the reception.
Number 20, Aaron Brown on the catch.
They're going to get a gain of 5.
Tanner Dorman.
Up to the 35-yard line.
Doesn't make it out of bounds. Clock runs.
Second down and 5 here for Concordia. 2:05 to go. 3 receivers right. McGinnis looking, it's going to be intercepted by Raider. By Hudson. Hudson with the interception. 3 interceptions on the day from McGinnis. 1 by Hudson, 1 by Rapp, and 1 by Dorman. This would be spot at the Sweet Springs 39-yard line. It'd be first and 10 for the Greyhounds. 1 timeout remaining for Concordia with 1:58 to go. 1 timeout and Sweet Springs can milk this game, as Sweet Springs is going to clinch a conference title for the first time coming down to 8-man. Remember last year, they're just going to kneel it down here. And Sweet Springs should just be able to kneel down here and run the clock out. I think Concordia's not going to take any timeouts. They're going to still 30 seconds on the play clock here, so they don't have to get set quite yet. So again, that's going to be a game-clinching interception there by Cade Hudson, the senior. So Hudson, Rapp, the sophomore, and Dorman, the senior, with interceptions today for Sweet Springs. A 6-point output there by the defense allowed for Sweet Springs. Just a 134-yard run there by Maddox Inman was all Concordia had for offense here for tonight. Sweet Springs a couple passing touchdowns from Hampton to Raider. And Raiders return for the first time since week 4. And Sweet Springs, we'll see what the mission points come out later on tonight. There's still a chance on here. We'll see what happens in the St. Paul-Drexel game. If you're Concordia, you're rooting for St. Paul to win that game to possibly keep Sweet Springs below you in the points on there. But right now, my prediction would be Sweet Springs is the 1 seed, Concordia the 2, St. Paul the 3. Santa Fe would be the 4 seed, Hughesville the 5, and Slater the 6 seed. So it'd be Slater at St. Paul, the winner of that game play Concordia, and then Santa Fe hosting Hughesville, the winner of that game playing Sweet Springs. Late fourth quarter, Plattsburgh 37, LeBlanc 14. So Plattsburgh going here late in this game is going to get the win there for Plattsburgh over LeBlanc for the second time in 3 weeks. They'll play again maybe here in a couple weeks, but LeBlanc looks like they're going to have to go to St. Joe Christian next in 2 weeks. I have not seen the updates for the North Andrew game yet. I've been looking for it. I've not seen any updates for the North Andrew game. Final from Santa Fe, Oric 72, Santa Fe 8 is the final in that one. So Oric gets their second win of the year. Finished the year 2-7. Going into the playoffs, they will host Northland Christian next week. The winner of that game will play Oric. Let me see if I can find a North Andrew score for you guys real quick. Still don't see anything for North Andrew there across the state here. This is going to be one final kneel down for Sweet Springs.
I don't like the abrupt stop. Not me either, but it could be weird.
And Worth County final over Princeton, 94-6 is the final in that one. Worth County over Princeton.
Take this game 18-6. Good job.
So a final here and a final down there. Sweet Springs holds off Concordia, 18-6. Concordia falls to 7-2, losing their last 2 games of the regular season after a 7-2 start. They will go into the playoffs with a bye week and come back and play the winner of St. Paul and Slater in 2 weeks, the first weekend of November. For that one, again, this is the final score here. I'm going to shut this down, actually, and pack up real quick and go across the town and watch the end of St. Paul versus Drexel. You guys some score updates from over there as well. So thank you guys for watching here today. Again, Sweet Springs defeats Concordia 18-6. Sweet Springs, congratulations on a conference championship. Concordia, you are still conference champions. Nothing to hang your head on there. A great turnaround season for Concordia. Love what they've done this season so far. I know it's been a bitter taste in the last 2 weeks, but still a very great turnaround here for the Orioles in 2023. We will see them in a couple weeks when they play the winner of St. Paul and Slater, most likely, here in this one. So thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys here in a couple weeks here on Missouri 8-Man Football. Tomorrow, Paris, College Heights, and Hughesville, 1 o'clock start here, Missouri 8-Man Football.